In the face of the energy crisis caused by Russia's aggression against Ukraine, Europe relies on nuclear power. Nuclear power plants currently provide around a quarter of the energy in the European Union. Of course, coal and gas are stable and controlled sources, but they emit a lot of pollutants. A nuclear power plant hardly emits any emissions. The decision of the Polish government to build a power plant by the American company Westinghouse is not only an economic, but also a political one. Here, politics had to play a role. We have an alliance with Americans on various levels. In terms of technology, this AP1000 power plant is the most technologically advanced. The power plant will be built in Choczewo. This is the preferred location, originally indicated by the investor. The investor has to conduct a location research in a specific place where he would like to build a power plant, during which he will examine what external threats could affect the nuclear safety of the facility. The investor must investigate the influence of hydrology, seismic, tectonics on this particular location. According to experts, the cost of generating energy by a nuclear power plant may be even 4 times cheaper than energy generated by coal-fired power plants. Comparing the current energy commodity prices with these estimates and forecasts, each of the scenarios assumes that the price of energy from nuclear power plants will be lower than the current energy prices. There is already a lot of talk about another nuclear power plant to be built by Koreans. In this case, PGE, ZPAC, and Korean KHNP signed a letter of intent. Koreans care about this contract because Poland will be such an entry of Koreans to the European market.
Będzie taką, przynajmniej w opinii Koreańczyków, takim wejściem na rynek europejski, który w wyniku tego kryzysu energetycznego, który widzimy dzisiaj, również będzie ewoluował w kierunku energetyki jądrowej.
There is currently one nuclear reactor, Maria, in operation in Poland. It is used for experimental purposes by the National Center for Nuclear Research. However, we might have already had our first nuclear power plant in the past. In the 80s, this type of facility was built in Żarnowiec, but its construction was never completed. This construction was stopped by politicians and for political reasons. The construction of the first Polish nuclear power plant is to start in 2026. The commissioning of the first unit is scheduled for 2033.